Hello, reader, and thank you for joining me for another vocabulary lesson. This lesson this week is from MyView Literacy, Unit 3, Lesson 2 for 4th grade. It's from Mama's Window by Lynn Rubright. It says from Mama's Window because it's not the entire text, it's just an excerpt. For each of the words for this lesson, we're going to say the word, read the definition from the text, give a simple sentence explanation, find a sentence from the text, give synonyms, words that mean the same, and antonyms, words that mean the opposite, and we're also going to show a picture that might illustrate what it looks like. Let's get started. Our first word is subsided. Subsided, according to the text, means stopped or died down. If a feeling or noise subsides, it becomes less strong or loud. From the text, "You're acting just like a baby," Sugar said to himself as his sobbing subsided. In the picture we have a rainbow, because oftentimes when the rain has subsided, you'll see a rainbow in the sky. Some synonyms, words that mean the same, would be decreased, lessened, diminished, or eased. Some antonyms, words that mean the opposite, might be increased, intensified, escalated, or strengthened. What do you think? Think about a time when something intense, like a noise or a strong feeling, subsided. How did things change when it became less strong? And how did you feel when it finally eased? You may pause the video here to think about it or to talk about it with a partner or group. Our next word is dedication. In this story, we're using the definition of dedication that means an official ceremony for something created for a special purpose. A dedication can be a special ceremony to officially open or honor something like a new building or a park. From the text, "So it looked nice for the dedication." In the picture, you can see a special dedication, probably a business is opening, like a grand opening. Some synonyms for this definition of dedication might be inauguration, unveiling, opening, or commencement. Some antonyms might be closure, abandonment, cancellation, or disbanding. What do you think? Why might a community hold a dedication ceremony for a new building or park? And how do you think the people involved feel during the event? And again, you may pause the video here to think or discuss. Our next word here is impulsively. Impulsively means suddenly, without careful thought about the consequences. If you describe someone as acting impulsively, you mean that they do things suddenly without thinking about them carefully first. In our picture, we have a family picture, and the little boy impulsively stuck his tongue out. I know they all weren't being silly because you can look at the mom and dad, and they aren't being silly at all. From the text, impulsively, Sugar reached down and grabbed a rock. Some synonyms for impulsively might be recklessly, spontaneously, hastily, or without thinking. Some antonyms might be thoughtfully, cautiously, deliberately, intentionally. What do you think? Why might it be a bad idea to act impulsively when making a big decision, like choosing a new pet? Again, you may pause if you'd like. Our next word is trance. Trance means dreamlike state. A trance is a state in which a person is not fully aware of their surroundings, often feeling dreamy or disconnected. From the text, he kept walking as if in a trance. In the picture, we see a girl staring off into somewhere else. We can see that she has a computer out, so she's probably supposed to be working if she weren't in a trance, staring off at something else. Some synonyms might be daze, dreamlike state, stupor, hypnotic state, or spell. Some antonyms might be alertness, awareness, consciousness, or focus. What do you think? Can you describe a time when someone might be in a trance and explain how it would affect their ability to pay attention to what's happening around them? Again, you may pause the video here. And our last word is grudge. A strong feeling of dislike towards someone who treated you badly. If you have or bear a grudge against someone, you have unfriendly feelings toward them because of something they did in the past. In the picture, I imagine that somebody just walked in or said something, and this girl holds a grudge against them. You can look at her hands and her face and tell she has a problem with them. From the text, he knew this was not the time to hold a grudge. Some synonyms might be resentment, hatred, bitterness, or hostility. And some antonyms might be forgiveness, reconciliation, acceptance, or peace. What do you think? Why do you think it can be hard for some people to let go of a grudge? And again, you may pause the video here. Thank you for staying to the end, and until next time, happy reading.